The sister of Juliana Bonilla-Herrera, who was murdered by a recently paroled rapist, says serious, negligent and irreparable failures were to blame for her death. Sarah Bonilla has called on the government to make her sister's death a turning point for every person whose safety depends on a just and responsible system. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy was in court.
Ex-prisoner and convicted rapist Joseph Bryder brutally murdered his neighbour, Juliana Bonilla-Herrera, in her Christchurch home. She fought for her life but had no chance in the horrific and violent assault. Today her sister Sarah beamed into court from California and her powerful statement was read to the coroner.
Juliana is no longer with us due to serious, negligent and irreparable failures. It is essential that such errors are never repeated.
The coroner is looking at what systemic and other failures may have contributed to the Colombian national's death.
I trust that the decisions made here will meaningfully contribute to ensuring the safety and well-being of all people, especially children, women and girls.
Bryder was released to live alone, to be monitored by corrections staff and helped reintegrate into the community by Pathway Trust. Juliana Bonilla-Herrera had told several friends that Bryder frightened her and that she felt insecure in her flat, but she knew nothing of his violent past. And then, just weeks after he got out of prison, Bryder broke into her flat and murdered her in a particularly violent assault.
In honour of Juliana and defence of all who remain at risk, may this be the moment we stop repeating avoidable mistakes and start building a system that truly protects.
The coroner will eventually make recommendations.
The burden should never be on women to keep themselves safe from men.
And she addressed Juliana's sister directly online.
Finally, I want to speak to you. I am profoundly sorry that her last moments were so horrifying. I am sure your sister would be proud of the strength and dignity that you have shown.
Bonilla willed the memory of her sister to be honoured.
We owe it to Juliana and to every person whose safety depends on a just and responsible system to act now, to do better, and to never again allow preventable failures to cost innocent lives. Let this be a turning point, a moment where we, as a society, choose to protect the most vulnerable.
For her family, Juliana's death now a plea to those in power. Let her be the last.